learn an important chapter of class 10th maths called as arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression carries around 8 marks in your board paper, and half yearly is near, and this is one of the important chapter as well as a very basic chapter which can be understood very easily and systematically. So let us learn arithmetic progression with me, and I am here to explain you all the things required for you to understand the concept as well as to solve and score properly in your boards. Alright, so this is arithmetic progression. Related to that, the first term that we have to understand is what is a sequence. A sequence is a set of numbers where the difference between consecutive terms is constant. What do I mean by that? If I have, for example, 2, 4, 6, 8 is the given sequence. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. If I subtract two different numbers here, like the second number with the first number, 4 minus 2, I am getting 2. I am subtracting the third term with the second term, I am getting the difference as 2. If I am subtracting the last term with the prior one, I am getting the difference as 2. So this will be called as the common difference here, or a sequence can be analyzed when the common difference between the numbers are unique. Like if I take another series called as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. From this sequence, what do I get to know? If I have to get the second number, I have to just add 10 to it. The third number, I have to just add 10 to it. Fourth number, I have to add 10 to it. Fifth number, I have to add 10 to it. So 10 is the common unique number that is added one after the other to get the next term of the given sequence. Hence, I call this as a particular sequence. In this, what we are able to understand is, whenever I am continuing the sequence, I will add this number only, 2. 2, 2. That means 2 plus 2 was 4, 4 plus 2 was 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10. If I want to find the 100th term also, I can easily find the 100th term in the given series. So if I am looking at the given number line here, the number lines goes for 0 to 2. Next I have to add 2 to it, so 2 will go 4, 4 will go add up with 2 and form 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10, and hence I can even find the 100th term, 1000th term or nth term of the given sequence as well. So this is called a sequence. That is the major thing that you have to understand for analyzing arithmetic progression, all of you. So there are certain key terms in this chapter which is very important. The first key term is the first term, which is always represented by A. First term is represented by A, which is a starting number of the given sequence. For example, if I have a sequence called as 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. In this, which is my first term? This is my first term 1. So I'll represent this with A. Next, if I have another sequence called as 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. In this, the first term is 3. So I'll represent 3 as A. If I have another sequence called as 100, 200, 300, etc. In this, my first term is 100. So I will represent 100 to be equal to A. So A is just the number which is forming the first term of the given series. As we all know, alphabet starts with A, right? Therefore, the mathematician has also taken A as the first term of the given series. So A is just the first term. Second thing is common difference. Common difference is represented by D. It is normally the difference between two consecutive terms. I have my first term. For example, if this is the given sequence to me, A will be my first term and 1 is the first term present here. 2 will be my second term. I will write the second term here with A2. I'll write the third term with A3. I'll write the fourth term with A4. If I want to write the 10th term, I'll write it with A10. So now tell me, what is A? A is 3 here. This is A. This will be A2. This will be A3. This will be A4, etc. Same with here. This is A, A2, A3, A4, etc. Now tell me what will be the last term. The last term is just the nth term or the infinite term, so we'll represent that with an. For any series, the last term is always represented by an. Okay. Now we were speaking about the second term, that is common difference. What is common difference? The difference between two particular terms in an order. For example, if I want to find the common difference for the first example here, I will subtract A2 minus A1. What is A2 here? 2 minus A1 is 1. So my common difference is 1 here. I have to check the common difference at particular locations in 2 or 3 consecutive terms. So I will subtract even A4 minus A3. See, A4 minus A3 is also giving me 1. A3 minus A2 is also giving me 1. And even if I subtract A10 minus A9, that should also give me 1. So common difference is 1. The term itself says it is common and subtracted term, common difference. Therefore, when you subtract two consecutive numbers in the series taken in an order, if that common difference is same, then we call it or represent it with the help of an alpha called as D. D is the terminology representation of common difference. Now tell me what is the common difference of the second example given here. For A2 minus A1 is giving me 5 minus 3, that is 2. A4 minus A3 is 9 minus 7, that is also 2. So common difference between two set of subtracted terms are 2. Therefore common difference is 2 here. What will be the common difference of this? Just comment below. Let me see whether you are able to understand or not. Comment below saying what is the common difference for the third example provided in the slide. Alright children, now moving to the third terminology, the third term will be called as the nth term. I told you here, whenever my first term is the first number represented in the series, second term is the second number, last number will be called the infinite term, that is represented with an. So an is the last term or the nth term of the sequence given in an order or given in the question according to you. So these are the three major important key terms that you have to understand. Let us go ahead and check what else we have to learn to expertise in AP. Okay, the first thing that the chapter is letting us to know is called as formula for the nth term of the AP. What is an nth term? Just now we have told you, nth term is the last term of the given series or sequence or pattern. Okay, if I have a pattern, for example, if I have a pattern called as 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. till let me say it is 100. Okay. Now check what and all you know from this sequence. What is my first term? This is the first term represented with A. What is my second term? This is A2. This will be A3. This will be A4. Going ahead, this is the last term given, so I'll call this as an according to this series. This series has 100 terms here, so I will call this series as, this is ending at 100, so I'll call it as a finite series. Finite means limited, finite series or finite sequence. When the number of terms are limited in the given pattern, we call it as finite series. When the number of terms are not limited, we'll call it as infinite series. So from this pattern, I am able to make out first term, second term, third term and the last term. Okay. Now I have to find the common difference D. D is A2 minus A1, which is 2 minus 1, that is 1. I'll find the D in different location also. I'll check D for A4 minus A3 as well. A4 is 4 and A3 is 3. So this is also 1. In particular two locations, if my common difference is coming same, then I say it is an AP. Now I got to know what is an AP and I have a formula given to me to find the nth term if my last term is not given. So in this formula, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d as written here. I'm just writing it again because I want to just make you people understand the things. Okay. What is an? An is the last term. This is the last term of the given sequence. A will be the first term. A is the first term. N counts for the position, the number of terms. Number of terms. For example, Here, if I say A2, that is the second position of the given sequence. So A2, n will be 2 here. If I want the 50th position, I will call it as A50. If I want the 90th position, I will call it as A90. So whichever position you are looking for, place that number with n. If you want the 1000 term, n will be 1000. Okay. So n is the number of term and d, as usual, it is the common difference. So what is the formula letting us to know? An equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, where an is the representation of last term, a is the representation of first term, n number of terms, and d is your common difference. There's a question asked here. I am doing it in this small section because I have written all the things here. Let me do it in that chotu box. Here they are asking us, a is given, d is given. A is 5 and d is 3. They are asking us to find the 10th term. I told you whichever position wise term is asked, place n as 10. So n will be 10. I have to find A10. A10 will be a plus n minus 1 into d. So a is 5, n is 10, minus 1 into d is 3. So this will be 5 plus 9 into 3, that is 5 plus 27, which is giving me 32. That means the 10th position of this series having a pattern of a as 5 and d as 3 will be 32. The 10th position will be 32 here. So, okay. So in this particular formula, using this particular formula, I can find various things like if an is given, a is given, n is not given, I can find n. If d is not given, I can find d. Same way, I can find various positions according to the question. So this is the basic formula and an important formula from the chapter. Involves the first complete exercise of AP. You have in and around 22 to 25 questions in the given exercise. All those questions are belonging to the same formula. We will be covering it and I'll take some important questions from that as well. Moving ahead, children, and this is the next formula that you have to learn. That is called as sum of first n terms. Now, in the beginning, I have taught you about the previous slide. We have seen the nth term of the AP. Nth term means there is a sequence given. I have to find the particular position wise term. But here we are going to find the sum of the given AP. For example, if there is a series called as 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. and I don't know the nth term here. Now what are we doing? In this sum to nth term of the AP, we are going to add all these 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus etc. plus the last term. At that point of time, how can I easily simplify the question and how to utilize the formula is called as sum of the given AP, called as sum to first n terms of the AP. Sum of the AP is represented by Sn, sum to nth term Sn, which is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula abbreviated in the textbook as well, where Sn represents the sum to nth term, n as usual is the number of term, a is also as usual the first term, n as told number of terms, and d is the common difference. There is no change in the abbreviations or the terminologies used here. Only when I am taking Sn, I will add a n by 2 and 2a to the formula ahead. So let us take this question here. A is given to be 3. In this, A is 3 and D is also 3. They are telling us to find the sum to 8th term, that means S8. When S8 is asked, obviously n will be 8. I'll apply the formula, write down the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. What is n? I have to find S8. So n is 8. Substitute n as 8 here also. 8 by 2. 2 into a is 3. 8 minus 1 into d is also 3. Substitute aptly the exact thing given in the question. 2 1s are 2 4s are. So this is 4 into 2 3s are 6. 7 into 3. Subtract this first and then multiply. So this will be equal to 4 into 6 plus 21. That is 4 into 27. That is giving me in and around 108. So 108 will be the sum to nth term of the given series, where 8th term or 8 terms adds up to 108 once my A is 3 and D is 3. So a simple question taken here, because when we do simple things and go to the complicated ones, your work will be easier. So understand the concept. What is the concept telling me here? I have to find the summation of the complete 8 terms when my first term is 3 and common difference is 3. If we have to frame the AP here also, we can do it easily by just applying the nth term formula as well. Okay, this was sum to nth term of the AP. Moving ahead, and we'll just analyze where and all we are going to apply this AP. Real-time application of AP, where and all we are going to just utilize this chapter. Most of the children are asking triangles if I will be teaching, where we are applying this. That's a major question asked by kids. So just taken certain real-life examples here. First, in monthly saving increased by a fixed amount, like a person is having a salary of 10,000, he was increased with 2,000 per month. What will be the increment in the salary after 6 months? That is one mode of application. The second mode of application will be based on staircase. The heights of the staircase are 7 centimeter. So what will be, which staircase you will land up to after the 10th one, or what is the length of the staircase, like that based questions are asked. And the next is based on salary increment based on per year. There was a person who earned 3 lakhs per year and he was incremented with 5%. At that point of time, what will be the increment and how it is going to end up after 10 years? Like that questions and real-time applications we can use based on AP in this chapter. Moving ahead, we'll take up certain important questions, children. In this question, we will understand how to easily and quickly solve the given questions and without errors, okay? First thing is, whenever AN question is asked, AN formula is A plus N minus 1 into D. Now if they are asking us to find the third term, A3 formula will turn up to A plus 2D. What is happening if I am substituting N as 3, N minus 1, 3 minus 1 will be 2D. That means if I have the third term, I have to multiply 2 with D. Now if they are asking me for 10th term, I'll take A plus 9D. So if 10 is asked, I'll take 9D, one lesser than that. So if they are asking me for 25th term, it will be A plus 24D. It's always used in this pattern. So keep this in your mind and then read the question. In an AP, the first term is 7. First term is represented by A, that is 7. Common difference D is 3. They are asking us to find the 12th term. Now children, tell me what is A12. A12 can be written as A plus 1 lesser than this, that is 11D. Therefore, A12 is equal to A plus 11D. What is A? A is 7, 11 into 3, that is 7 plus 33, which is exactly 40. So my 12th term is just 40. So if you understand this concept, you will easily land up without even using the formula. A100 will be A plus 99D, A1000 will be A plus 999D. So one lesser than the given terminology will give you the formula. So basically understand this and go ahead. Moving to the next question, all of you. In the next question, in an AP, the first term is 4. A is 4, common difference, D is 5. This is given. What I have to find out? I have to find the sum of first 15 terms. Read the question properly. They are not asking us A15. They are asking us S15. Sum of 15 terms. So what is Sn formula? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Whenever the 15th position is asked, n is 15. This you have to declare. It's not actually provided in the question. N is 15 is not mentioned here. So S15 will be equal to 15 by 2. 2 into A is 4. 15 minus 1 will be 14 into D is 5. So 15 by 2, I'll take 2 common from this, 2 out, and this 2 sevens I'll take 2 out. So when 2 is taken out, 4 retains and 35 retains. 2 and 2 are getting cancelled. 15 into 39, if you multiply, that will be your final answer. 15 into 39. Here, if you don't take the common thing, that is also not an issue. You can just add up these two terms, multiply, finally divide also. But normally taking common is a good criterion to simplify your answer easily. So this was the 15th term. Using the given question, I am generally analyzing the formula, substituting and simplifying it here. I hope you all are understanding it. Do comment below and do share this video with your friends. Let them also know that this is an easy manner of learning arithmetic progression, all of you. So moving ahead, in the next question, find the 20th term of the AP where A is 10 and D is 4. A is given to me as 10, D is given to me as 4. So we know that if I have to find the 20th term, A20 will be equal to A plus 1 lesser than this, 19D. So this is A is 10 plus 19 into 4. So 10 plus 70. 10 plus 76. So this will end up to 86. So what is the 20th term here? 26. In certain questions in the textbook also, after finding the 20th term, they are just continuing the question to find the sum to 20th term. At that point of time, you have to find S20. Don't get confused. When the question is asking only for the sum, at that point of time, go for the sum, or else stick on to the terminologies. Okay. Moving to the next question here. Find the sum of first 12 terms. So here I have to read the question properly. Find the sum of first 12 terms. What is sum of first 12 terms? S12. For finding S12, what and all is needed? Check. Write the formula. Sn equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So for finding sum, I need n, I need a, I need d. Let us check whether we can have all these from the question. N is 12, A is given 2, D is given as 5. So I can easily substitute here. This is 12 by 2, 2 into 2 plus 11 into 5. Therefore, 2 ones are 2 6 are 6 into 4 plus 55. That is 6 into 59. That will be 354 will be my sum to 12th term of the AP. Okay. So what is happening? Once a question given, write the formula required there. After writing the formula, check what and all you have to substitute to allocate the answer. If you have all those, directly substitute. If you don't have all those, just think how you can bring it up from the given question and then continue with the answer. Okay. Next is, we will go to the next question here. In an AP, the 5th term is 15. This is my highlight. 5th term 15. 9th term is 27. What are they asking me? They are asking me to find first term, that is A, and common difference, that is D. Okay. So in all the previous questions till now, whatever we have done, A and D was given. In this question, they are asking us to find A and D. And here, 5th term, 9th term is given. Okay. 5th term is A5 equal to 15. 9th term is A9 equal to 27. How can I write the 5th term? It's A plus 4D. A plus 4D equal to 15. So I'll retain A. It will be 15 minus 4D. I'll put this in a block. Now A9 can be written as A plus 8D equal to 27. What is A from this block? I'll substitute it here. 15 minus 4D plus 8D equal to 27. So 15 minus 4 plus 8 is plus 4D equal to 27. I'll shift the 15 here. 4D equal to 27 minus 15. 4D is 12 and D will be 12 by 4, that is 3. Once I got D value, I'll substitute it here again. A is equal to 15 minus 4 into 3. That is 15 minus 12, which is 3 again. So my common difference as well as the first term, both are turning equal. I'll conclude the answer in a proper manner. So once I read the question and understand the concept, all the questions given to me will be very simple. The major thing is I have to read the question properly, highlight the given terminologies and then do it in a systematic manner. Moving ahead to the next question, all of you. The most common mistake students commit while solving the questions related to AP are, first, incorrect substitution of term. In certain questions, the question is asking you to find the 15th term. You will find the sum to 15th term. Or you will substitute A as something different from the scenario and D as something different. So incorrect substitution makes your answers wrong. That is the first thing you have to check and monitor on. The second confusion that is creating is whether I have to apply nth term formula or sum to nth term formula. As I have solved in this session, when you read a question, you will get to know whether it is AN or SN. Just recheck the questions there and you will be able to figure out whether you have to substitute nth term or sum to nth term. Then when you are subtracting 1 from the formula here, whenever AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D is there, most of the students won't subtract this one, or they will just randomly take it as something different, which is making your answer incorrect. So these are the 3 important mistakes committed by my kids. So take care. Before just solving your questions, make sure that you are reading the question properly and analyzing it in a systematic way. So whatever mistakes that is committed also, you don't have to worry. If you just recheck the answer, that will be fine. What and all did we learn in this chapter? In this chapter, to quickly summarize, we have learned the definition of AP. The definition goes for, when a sequence is given to me, if the sequence has a common difference equal, then I call it as a arithmetic progression. The formula of nth term and sum to nth term we have just declared, and we have also told about the applications and key examples asked in your board exams. There are many case-based questions also, which we will be turning up in the next session. As it was a simple and an important session to make you understand the basic concepts of arithmetic progression, we have come up with this session. We'll be coming up with a more important and technical questions based on AP as well in my next session. So do follow me. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Have a great day.